Up, and as soon as we walked over here, it was kind of like, like that Zen moment. And fragrance can do that for you, which is why it's so important to make sure you surround yourself with beautiful fragrances. And not only did I get to surround myself with beautiful fragrances, I'm here with the beautiful Carrie Lachlan, who is our brand ambassador for Home Reflections. She also, as you may recognize, has been on one of the Home and Garden television programs for many years, helps to do designs and so on and so forth. She's a talented and very busy mom as well. And so your Zen moment sometimes is just as simple.
Sometimes it's just lighting a candle
and just letting it enjoy.
Down.
So $39.98 the price. You have a choice of 2 fragrances. The bone is going to be your...
That's going to be that watermelon. So think melon and lemongrass.
Isn't that pretty? And a beautiful iridescent kind of finish on that. Then you also have the marine.
Marine. So this is the coastal driftwood. So it has notes of floral and driftwood.
Isn't this beautiful?
Yeah, the vessel is absolutely stunning. It has almost this beach glass bottom.
Yeah, and this is glass. So once you're done burning this, take that wax out and use this vessel for something else.
That's
you could do floating candles in here, or use it for, you know, storage or flowers.
Absolutely.
Whatever.
I'm going to use mine for a little succulent garden.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, so just pop it right in the freezer, and once that wax is done, and you can pull it right out.
Yeah.
But this is really beautiful. You know, when we're talking about our home, we often talk about organization and design and how does it look and the materials. But really one of the big things that we miss sometimes is that scent, because it really is what takes us back to those memories. It's what helps us sometimes to hide a smell from maybe, you know, like the dinner that was cooked last night, or our fur babies.
The trash can, which is the bane of my existence. You can never get that thing.
Oh my goodness.
I actually have it set up. I didn't put a note on the front one and the back one, but one for garbage, one for trash.
Like, I agree.
Wouldn't that be so easy?
Yes,
I don't know why
I agree so much.
Work.
Well, that's why a lot of us light the candle kind of right above the trash can, so you can't smell it.
In the kitchen, so you don't have to smell that. But yeah, these are beautiful. So aesthetically, they're gorgeous, and of course, you get that beautiful 3-wick light, and that is another thing I think that's very soothing.
It is.
You have that glow.
You're getting a beautiful amount of glow in these. 66 hours of glow time, so that's a fantastic amount of glow time within these. This is all curated scents. So with Home Reflections, we did about 2 years ago a really huge revamp with our bedding and our decor. And last year we went in, I say it a lot, but you are this is your brand. So when you speak to us at home, we listen, we read all of the reviews. And one of the things that we noticed within the candles, you were saying, hey, we really want the scent to be thrown a little bit more. We want it to be more complex. And we said, we hear you. So we are working with the boutique candle makers, and we have upgraded our candles in such an incredible way. So you're going to get all of those beautiful notes, tops, bottoms, middles, and you're really going to get a gorgeous throw with this as well.
The essential oils are just that, and they smell so good. It's not that like plastics.
Exactly.
Perfumey fragrance.
It's not perfume or gives you a headache.
Right.
I have a thing about candles that you know when it's a good quality candle, because you don't have to worry about getting that headache. It doesn't smell like chapstick. That's like the, you know what I mean?
True. That waxy.
Exactly.
Yeah,
this is going to be all those beautiful essential oils with the marine that you have right here. If you're somebody who likes that kind of really crisp and clean scent, this is going to have touches of driftwood in there, so you're getting a little bit of a grounding and a muskiness, and then there's also that gardenia, so a touch of floral but not perfumey. And then look at this as we're think about the gifting that happens in June, the end of the school year, you know, a lot of holidays and birthdays and a lot of weddings and showers.
And entertaining, just, you know, having your own, you know, family and friends to visit and wanting to be able to, you know, welcome and have fragrances that don't kind of fight and compete with what you've got going on. And not for anything, back to the kitchen. The fragrances that are coming out of the kitchen can be very strong. And you don't want to have a really florally, perfumey scent competing with that, because then you got, you know, all of this going on. But this is just very zen, very soft, very spa.
It neutralizes the space more than like pushing in that perfume over top of it. So it has those essential oils. It's a really, really beautiful, invigorating scent, this one. And then our melon and lemongrass is fantastic because when you lean in, the first thing you get is that melon, and you're like, oh, this is sweet, this is gourmand. But then it kicks back in with that lemongrass at the end. So there's this really freshness to it as well. So you can't go wrong with either. The vessels themselves are absolutely stunning. So if this is something you could set out onto your coffee table, as Jane and I are talking about, we have a strong dislike of scent in the kitchen. I do. My husband cooked me steak for Mother's Day, and it's so amazing when he does it. But oh my goodness, you have to open the windows, and then for like 2 days you walk into the house.
So bacon is my nemesis.
Bacon,
you know, it's like one of my favorite things. I love it, but cooking it, it just sticks everywhere.
And the key is that I learned is that to light the candle in the middle of the cooking, because then the candle will take that out.
Yeah, so I love it. They're beautiful. You have a choice of the blue or marine, and that has been very popular, or the bone, which is again a little bit more of that soft kind of citrus fragrance. H487854. Carrie, have we ever done Cue the Real Talk with you not in it? I can't imagine.
I
think you've been in
but
every one.
I would be sad if you did.
Thank you for being here all the time. We appreciate you. All right, continuing the process to placing your order for that. Meanwhile, Pat's going to help us add another cozy aesthetic to the rooms.
I am, and we are still